everybody, this is Wendy from Wendolonia, and today I'm going to do a flip through of my most recent completed traveler's notebook. This is from our cross-country western road trip that we did this summer. My family did this summer, and this is part one. Based on the list of photos I have to scrapbook, that I'm planning to scrapbook, I should say, and how much I got done, it looks like this is part one of 4. Maybe 3, maybe 5, we'll see. But I'm about a quarter of the way through the photos that I took and wrote down that I want to scrapbook. It was a big trip. We were gone for 4 weeks, so there's a lot of memories to capture here. So I scrapbooked this in my Studio Calico Traveler's Notebook. Can't remember the name of the kit, but I will figure out what it is after I record this, and I will post it right here. Okay, so to decorate the cover, I kept it really simple. I used some cursive letters from my stash that say road trip, and then I found these little craft ones that say 2019 part 1. Okay, so first, oh no! This is so stuffed full that it actually, the cover came disattached up there. Hopefully nothing else is. Okay, so this is us, like 5 minutes before we headed out on our trip, before we started traveling. And it's a car selfie. I used the road trip stamps from Studio Calico, and then some from older sets, older stamp subscription sets, and a few stickers from various companies, travel related. And I just made a little collage, stamped everything I could find. Loved it. Love how it turned out. Next is our first night in Las Vegas. I hate this page. Did not come out the way that I wanted it to. The stamping didn't work. If I had done even the Vegas, it says Las Vegas lights. If I had done the Vegas this way instead of this, I think I would be able to tolerate it. But this is just some of the neon pictures that we took. Moving right along, a photo of this gorgeous drink I had at the restaurant where we got dinner. Love it. It's red, white, and blue. This was just before the 4th of July, so, or yeah, about a week or so before. So they had these patriotic drinks on the menu. This is the papers and stickers and stuff that I used here is from the Maggie Holmes Sunny Days collection. Next is a layout from the hotel that we stayed at. We chose this hotel because it's a round pool that has a shark tank in the middle. And these are my 2 boys, and you can see, actually I didn't catch any sharks. There's some other really big fish, but they're standing next to the tank, and the tank also has a water slide that goes through it. You can see that there's a person going through. Happy accident. Oh, there's a shark. So we stayed at the Golden Nugget so that they could swim in that pool. This layout is based on a sketch from the Studio Calico Summer of Sketches class. And it has a very large photo, title and journaling, and then a bunch of stickers down at the bottom. So these are from a bunch of different sets, Maggie Holmes and some Studio Calico ones, stuff like that. Just stuff about vacations and having fun. Next is a photo of my husband and I outside the Paris, Las Vegas. We actually got married here shortly after September 11th. And it was fun to go back and to take the kids. So we enjoyed that. We tried to show them the chapel where we got married, but it was locked and we got there too late in the day to find a person. And so I just put a little collage of stickers on here in pink. There's a few stamps that I cut out. Next, some photos of the buffet at the Bellagio. probably my kids' favorite part of Las Vegas. They really enjoyed this, and we all had a lot of fun. Okay, so this one is a photo of my kids trying to climb the Eiffel Tower at Paris, Las Vegas. This paper is from a magazine. I believe it's from Flo, but it might be from Hello Lucky too. I can't remember. Not Hello Lucky. Molly Makes. I don't know why I said Hello Lucky. So I liked it. It matched kind of the colors, perfectly matched this blue, which is also a piece of paper I taped down. So I must not like the pattern behind this. But just a little bit of journaling, pretty straightforward, just cute photo of my boys. Next, I have some photos that we took, a photo that we took just outside of Bryce Canyon as we were heading into the park. This is in Red Canyon. And we were so excited about the hoodoos that we had to stop and hike up into them and take a picture so we could see them kind of up close. It was really cool. And I've just used some stamps from one of the Studio Calico kits, one of the Studio Calico stamp subscription. I can't remember which one that is, but it's an outdoors themed one. So this page is of a steak dinner that we had. We ate a lot of steaks and burgers on this trip. We didn't realize how much steaks and burgers, like how many places that's like the best food you can get on this trip. We were surprised. I think we're kind of spoiled by the Bay Area, but by the time I was done with this trip, if I never saw a burger again, it would have been too soon. I like burgers, but I can't eat them for every single meal for a month. So, but this was one of the places where we got a steak, and the steak was so freaking good. It was worth documenting. So I used the Studio Calico stamp subscription set. It's another one, can't remember which one, but it was food themed, and it was great. This is yum. This was absolutely delicious. Name of the place. It was a fun meal. Okay, so this is a photo of Bryce Canyon, the amphitheater at sunset on the solstice, the longest day of the year. This was a magical experience. It was so amazing. I really can't tell you how special it was. So I got a big panoramic photo of it, and this paper matched perfectly. It was a coincidence. So I journaled up here. Now, one of the things that I did on this trip was I collected stickers from most of the places that we went, like these vinyl stickers. And I had planned on using them in my traveler's notebook. And I may still do that, but what I found is a lot of times the photos the colors in the photos and the backgrounds don't match the stickers. So I put one on this one, but I kind of regret it because we've got all these nice sort of rusty pinky colors, and then this great sticker, but it doesn't match at all, this blue and rainbow. So you'll see some of these throughout. I had a hard time kind of getting them to match. I tried harder after this one, but I think I may abandon this idea of putting all these stickers in my traveler's notebook. Here's another photo of Bryce. It's a photo of my son looking out across the amphitheater again. And I got a set of, I'll link it down in the description. Can't remember what it's called. I'm blanking on everything, but it had this cool little paper with shots of the different, a lot of the different national parks. So I cut that out, put it on here, just stamp National Park. Check out this view. There really doesn't need to be much more said about it. Okay, so this one is Monument Valley. This was also amazing experience. We rolled into Monument Valley playing with a Spotify playlist of Ennio Morricone songs, and we were blasting Ecstasy of Gold, just like we were in our own little Western, but instead of riding in on horses, we rode in a Volkswagen. So, this is a page about the fry bread dinner we had that same night that we got to Monument Valley. It was delicious. The kids didn't want to try it, but we talked them into having Indian tacos for dinner, and they did not regret it because fry bread is delicious. More Monument Valley. This is my son and I in front of the three sisters, and we decided that instead of it being three sisters, it was actually a W. His name's Wyatt, my name's Wendy, so we're all about the W's together, and it matched perfectly with this gorgeous pink and orange background. Next, I have this really cluttered layout from the Four Corners. I like the pictures, I like the sticker, it doesn't quite work for me, so it's okay. Then this page I really liked. We took this in Monument Valley. It's our shadows and we're holding hands, and it's just this cool sunset shadow photo, and I stamped out a quote on here. It says, "A family doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be united." And I miscalculated, but it's okay. I made it work. So more Monument Valley. This is pictures of us jumping in Monument Valley. And this is based on another sketch from that summer sketches class. Okay, on to Mesa Verde. This is very, very simple layout. I actually think that I have a video. I do. I have a process video for this, I'm pretty sure. So I'll link that up there in the corner. And this is one where I was trying to make the sticker match the layout, and I did a pretty good job. This is dark green, so I chose some green paper and I curved a stamp around it. And then I wrote in green pen. These are my chameleon pens that you can blend the ink, and it goes from one color to the next. Sorry, my son's in the background getting a snack. He's always in the background getting a snack. So, maybe I don't have a video of this one. I think I actually have a video of this one. So this is using Kelly Perky's National Park set, and this is of the Cliff Palace in Monument Valley. Pretty straightforward. So instead of linking that other one, which I didn't make a video of, I'll link this one right up there. Then we have another quickie page. It's kind of a boring photo, but it was a really big part of our trip to Mesa Verde. We went out to dinner and we waited for hours to get a table, but there's nowhere else to eat in the park, and we weren't camping, so we had to wait. So it was freezing cold, even though it was July. So I wrote "Brr" across here. And then this is some paper from my Flow Paper Lovers book. And then a picture of my boys and a little journaling about what happened. And then the final page in this notebook is a photo of my husband and his friend, who are both named Zach. We met up with him for lunch in Colorado Springs, and they're both sort of supernatural enthusiasts, so I incorporated Bigfoot in this, and that is it. So thanks a lot for joining me for my little flip through today. That's part 1. At some point I'll finish the other 2, 3, or 4 parts, and you can see the rest of our trip at that point. Thanks a lot for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I do a lot with traveler's notebooks and stamping, but I also do bento boxes and some other food related content. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.